Hari Om. Swamiji provides guidance on what to do and what to avoid after practicing Kriya sadhana or meditation. He advises practicing Kriya for a short period of time, followed by sitting quietly in a meditative state and performing Hansa meditation for a longer duration. Hansa meditation involves synchronizing your breath with chanting Han as you inhale and Sa as you exhale. This is to be done within one's mind. After completing meditation, Swamiji offers the following recommendations. First is to avoid cold exposure. Do not drink cold water or expose yourself to cold environments immediately after meditation. For those in colder climates, it is particularly important to avoid going outdoors right away. The second recommendation is about hydration. If you feel thirsty, drink lukewarm water. However, it is better to hydrate adequately before starting your sadhana to minimize the need to drink immediately after. The third recommendation concerns food and nutrition. If you feel hungry after sadhana, you can have a small amount of something light and sweet like dates. You may also prepare a small portion of food as an offering to your guru or deity. Avoid both overeating and starving, as neither extreme is conducive to spiritual development. The body should not be subjected to unnecessary suffering, as it is the instrument through which we attain self-realization. A healthy body is essential for the proper functioning of this vehicle on the spiritual path. We must understand what is beneficial for our body, what keeps it healthy and maintains our mental and emotional balance. If certain habits, whether in diet or lifestyle, cause ailments like migraines, indigestion, or an acidic stomach, they should be avoided. Such practices hinder our well-being and spiritual progress. Avoid contact with water. After Kriya sadhana, do not touch water for 10 to 15 minutes or take a bath immediately. It is recommended to wear slippers after sadhana to avoid direct contact with the floor. The reason for these precautions is that Kriya sadhana generates energy in the body, stored in the form of heat. Coming into contact with cold immediately after can create a sharp contrast between the internal heat and external cold, which may lead to illness. Avoid fasting. Swamiji advises against fasting for Kriya yogis, as sadhana requires a consistent rhythm. Fasting can disrupt this rhythm and negatively impact the practice. Foods or drinks that cause loss of control over the senses should be avoided, as they counteract the purpose of sadhana. To achieve self-realization, one must first gain mastery over the senses. Specific examples include onion and garlic, which are considered tamasic. These foods produce toxins in the body and hinder spiritual progress. To enjoy and deepen your sadhana, it is important to maintain a healthy, light, and fit body. By following these practices, you will find greater joy and fulfillment in your spiritual practice. Swamiji advises Kriya Yoga sadhakas to maintain certain boundaries. Do not bow down to anyone or touch anyone's feet, except those of your parents and guru. Avoid touching others or letting others touch you immediately after sadhana. After completing sadhana, take 10 to 15 minutes before returning to daily activities. During this time, if you are still feeling the effects of the practice, you may read scriptures, a book, or even a newspaper to ease the transition back into normal life. Swamiji emphasizes the importance of being conscious of what supports or harms our physical and mental well-being. The body is crucial for fulfilling our Dharma, duties, and poor health can prevent us from doing so. Take care of your body to maintain strength and energy, as sadhana requires both. If your health impacts your ability to perform your duties or spiritual practices, it is essential to make changes. Swamiji reminds us keeping our sadhana and mantra japa private. When asked if sadhakas can share their experiences with their guru, Swamiji clarifies, "It is permissible to share your experiences with your guru to seek guidance. However, be mindful of your intent. If sharing the experience might inflate your ego, it is better not to share." Swamiji further explains that if we share our spiritual experiences, whether with our guru or others, with the intention of boosting our ego, it leads to a distorted purpose for our sadhana. Instead of seeking spiritual growth, we begin performing our sadhana to inflate our sense of self-importance. Any powers or abilities gained through sadhana may then be misused as we become tempted to manipulate or control situations for personal gratification. For instance, one might approach their sadhana with a self-centered goal, such as thinking, "I will now do my sadhana and cause the people in the next room to cry. Then I will make them fall asleep." This mindset not only deviates from the true purpose of sadhana, but also reinforces the ego's dominance. Finally, Swamiji reminds us of the essence of Manas Puja. In it, we ask Paramatma, the Supreme Soul, "Grant me what is right for me and what will lead to my spiritual upliftment." If desires or wishes arise within you during sadhana, pray to the Paramatma or Guru to fulfill them only if they will it and if those desires will lead to your spiritual upliftment. Often, as a result of dedicated sadhana, one may attain certain powers. However, repeatedly testing or using these powers can deplete them and lead to their misuse or misdirection. Such actions divert the energy and focus that sadhana has cultivated. It is important to remember the true purpose of sadhana, self-realization. The powers gained through sadhana are not meant to influence or interfere with the lives of others.
Hari Om. This satsang was given to us by our Guru, Swami Shri Nispruh Spandan Ji. It was translated from Hindi to English, so it is possible that there may be some shortcomings in the translation. If you have any questions or something was difficult to understand, please leave them in the comment section below. If you would like to be initiated into Kriyayog, you can contact us on our email ID nispruhyogkriyayog@gmail.com or on the WhatsApp numbers displayed on your screen. We correspond in English, Hindi, Finnish and Marathi. This is the Nispruhyog Kriyayog team. Jai Guru, Hari Om.